What you are essentially saying is that you can change your race, and you can't change your race.
I'm Korean, you know, people need to accept that.
I really don't appreciate how I just finished another video and then the sound just... Do you see that? Do you see the background? I might close that curtain, but like I want natural lighting because... Anyways, guys, welcome back to my video. Yeah, welcome back. So today I'm gonna be reacting to Oli London. The video came out like a month ago. I don't know why I didn't see this because normally his content show up on my face, like normally his content show up on my For You page every single time. Why is that so hard to say? Right? So I'm gonna be reacting to Oli London today, and you can already tell how this is gonna go. It's very So this video is called "Can You Identify as Transracial? Would You Rather?" Channel 4. Okay, judging by this thumbnail, you can already tell. Oh my days! Why is it wearing cornrows? I just clocked. Okay, because I've seen a lot of people. No, I've seen this one Korean guy react to it. I don't know I forgot his name, but I swear I follow him. And normally he would like drink alcohol while reacting to Oli. Like I haven't seen him react to this video, but I saw on TikTok like a short video. Like I don't drink, but I feel like I'm gonna need something. Oh dang! Okay, here we go. Let me put my earpods in. Oh nah, I can already see where this is going. I can already see it. Pray for me.
What you are essentially saying is that you can change your race, and you can't change your race.
I'm Korean, you know, people need to accept that.
He's sassy. What the heck? I don't think he has the right to say that. No offense. Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
Tell me how you racially identify.
I identify as Korean. I used to live in Korea. I was living there for 1 year. I love the culture, I love the history, the people. You know, I put myself through a lot.
I identify as Korea. I lived there for 1 year. 1 year? What? See, like, if he was born there, okay, yeah, sure. Fine. And that's acceptable in some ways. But, like, it still does not the same. Okay, let's keep going.
A lot of pain. I've had a lot of surgical procedures to have more of a Korean aesthetic. I spent a lot of time learning the language, learning how to cook Korean foods. I came out earlier this year sharing that with the world. People didn't really get it. Not everybody will understand straight away, but I hope over time people will be kind of more accepting with me.
Transracial does not exist, and I think it is very, very harmful for us to push the narrative that it is possible.
Period. Transracial does not exist. It just does not exist. Not unless you've been through the pain, the suffering, the discrimination. It does not exist. You can't just say you're something else just because it's a trend. It just doesn't work like that. Ugh. I'm 42 seconds into the video and I'm already getting pissed.
Switch races.
I was not happy the way I was, so I went to Korea and I had the most incredible experience of my life. It changed me, gave me happiness, and people have no right to take that happiness away from me.
I can't sit up here and say, oh, I'm suddenly a white woman. And if you as a white person say, oh, I can be black, or I...
We even was happy with her skin. Guess what? The white people didn't like it. I can't bring race into it. I should technically it's about race anyways, so...
can be Korean and I can't swap and benefit from the privilege that you benefit from, then it's clearly not an equal exchange. Because whiteness in this country has been set up in a way how I interact in the police, how I interact with the medical system can result in me dying. Cultural appropriation essentially dictates
Exactly. Period. Okay? Period.
People who are ethnic minority, whatever they do isn't really of value. You don't deserve to be associated with something that you've created because a white person has either renamed it or used it for their profit. And you are not a Korean man. No matter how much surgery you do, no matter how much of the aesthetic you adopt.
Nobody can take away what a minority group has been through. But I think when we do combine cultures, and millions of people now do almost adopt a lot of the Korean cultural aspects, because through K-pop or K-drama, they love it so much they then start adopting.
Can I just say one thing? Like, I'm looking at his face now, I'm like, surgery where? Like, I don't see it. He looks the same as before. I don't see it. The eyebrows don't look Korean. Because, like, I know Koreans have a certain eyebrows, but, like, there's like this, like, straight, but then it has, like, a certain shape, right? And then, obviously, Koreans have the eyelids. I don't see that in his eyes. Like, if you were to get surgery to look Korean, like, let's do it better. Anyway.
Whether that's the hairstyle, whether that's the fashion style, whether they want to go and live in Korea, we all have the right to choose how we identify, to be who we want to be. I'm Korean, you know, people need to accept that.
I think your skin colour has a lot to do with everything you're doing. I think we need to recognise that white supremacy is a global issue. What you are essentially saying is that you can change your race, and you can't change your race. And I think if you don't recognise that power imbalance in what you're doing and how it's disrespectful to me, you're just kind of proving the point that you're doing this for money and attention.
No, I agree with that.
Done. This girl is on fire. I love her. No, she's saying what everyone wants to say to him, right to his face, and we're seeing his raw reaction, which is beautiful.
Person that was, you know, born Asian, they do go through these struggles. I understand what you're saying in terms of white privilege. I've never had that experience, you know, but I am not one of those people. I am completely different, so I don't like to be put in the same category as someone like that. I understand some people might get offended by what...
Okay, here's my issue with what he just said. You can't, okay, when he says you can't, he's not one of them people, so he does not want to be in the category with one of them. But the thing is, you're automatically in that category. Right? We didn't want to be in the category where, like, we were discriminated on. We didn't choose to do that. We didn't choose to be black. I mean, I love being black, trust me. And I'm sure Asians love being Asians. Come on, like, look at what they created. Look at what we created, right? But we didn't choose to be put in a certain category. We were born into it. We have to deal with it. Like, if I'm a person, okay, if transracial was actually a thing and I was to say that, oh, I want to be white, I'm still going to get caught by the police. Other people won't see that I'm white, yeah? This is pissing me off.
I do, but I'm not actually going out there doing bad things. I'm not doing anything to hurt people. I'm just living my truth. I'm doing what makes me happy.
So you identify as queer, right?
Non-binary.
Non-binary, okay, I'll recognise that.
Thank you.
So if you as a non-binary person are adopting the culture of a minority in a minority, because we know that the queer experience in Korea is, you know...
It's very difficult. That's why I was speaking up, and actually I helped a lot of people by doing that.
What you are doing is really giving white saviour, like it really is, because you seem to think that you can adopt the oppressions of minorities. What do you think?
Honestly, I'm just gonna say, I don't hate white people. Like, even seeing Oli London, I'm like, I feel so bad for y'all. Because, like, white people are good. Like, don't get me wrong. Not every white people are bad. Not, like, some of them, most of them actually, a lot of them actually understand what racism is. They understand what white supremacy is. But Oli, he just embarrasses white people, because I do love him. I'm like, oh my days. The fact that he said that me speaking out has actually helped a lot of people. No, you did not help them. You embarrassed them. You basically showed, like, what am I trying to say? You basically showed that the other idiots who think that they can just change the race. No offense, but they're idiots. Idiots.
You can do as someone who is so far removed from that experience. These people are fearing for their lives.
So do you think it's better for no one to say anything and speak up for these people? I'm speaking up for these people. I'm trying to help these people.
You center those who...
You're not speaking up for them, you're trying to make money. There's a difference.
Are affected. You don't center yourself. And that's my problem with you.
Boy, it's better than doing nothing. What do you do? What do you do to help people around the world?
You can't ask me that. You don't get to ask me whether I go to protest or what I do.
You're criticizing me for doing something which I'm actually helping a lot of people.
You think you're helping people by taking a picture? You don't get to question me, and I'm not even going to entertain that.
You don't get to question me.
Yes, I do. Well, I just did. So what's up?
Whoa. Okay, look at his hair. Just how can you say that looking like? I'm not gonna say nothing because I know what's gonna happen.
Why can't I question you?
Because I think you're not questioning me because you want to understand what I go through or what I'm doing. You're questioning me because you want to try and find a hole in what I'm saying.
So I understand exactly what you're saying. No one can take away someone's lived experience. But I do feel we're at a time in history where we can embrace other cultures. You know, it's great to be multicultural, it's great to be diverse, and of course people do appropriate cultures, but for me, I'm appreciating other cultures, and I feel that is a good thing, and I think that will help break down cultural barriers.
A lot of people say, oh, we're at a different stage in society now. We're really not. We're not far removed. We've had BLM and Asian hate all in the same year. If that can happen still at this point, we haven't really made progress as a society enough for all of us to say that we can be transracial, or we can swap races, or we can adopt aspects of one's culture without causing them harm or without their permission. There's a way you can interact with a culture without disrespecting or disregarding their lived experiences. I engage with Korean culture, but I will always be a black woman, period.
Period. Exactly. Anyways, the video ended.
I don't think he understands my lived experience. To me, transracial is not a real thing.
I respect people that have a different opinion, they might not agree with me. Nothing has changed, I still identify as transracial and Korean. I will always identify this way.
I am proud of how I stood my ground. Whatever excuse Oli came up with, I was able to dismantle it, and I think that's very important.
Oli, you're an absolute idiot. I'm just gonna say that. Like, I don't care about all the other things you've done. Okay, I do. Oh, that's a lie. I'm sorry, this guy is an idiot. No offense. Like, I get what you're trying to say, what you're trying to do, but honestly, I think you're actually mental in the head. Like, you may be doing it for money, but the fact that you've gone this far, you're obviously mental in the head. And I'm so sorry to insult you. You're not gonna find this video anyways, so you're a freaking idiot. No offense. Like, I do have the right to say that. Just saying. Anyways, guys, that's all for this video. I'm gonna put that down. 1 second. Let me just earpods, you know. Anyways, guys, make sure to comment down below what you guys think about this video. Make sure to check it out yourself as well. I will probably link it out in the, obviously, have to do that. Dang, that was a hectic video. Transracial. Do you guys think transracial is real or not? Because honestly, like, this one's back. Anyways, if you guys think transracials are real, not even that. Just write your opinions down. I don't care. But don't forget to subscribe, because I'm just still trying to get 10 subscribers and not this one like out of you guys, please. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow my Instagram, TikTok as well, down in the description below. I love you.